Yo, Bingers, welcome back. Thanks for clicking. So Marvel had brought back the 2099 series, including Ghost Rider, and it sucked. So we're going to check out the original Ghost Rider 2099 issue 1 from 1994. No screwing around, let's get right into it. Transverse City sprawls between what used to be Detroit and what Chicago became. 10 stories, 20 lanes, altogether more than 50,000 miles of bad road. It started out in 34 as the beginning centerpiece of a transcontinental mega highway and ended up a nightmare of Darwinian social ecology. The only sane way to see Transverse City is through the gun sights of a T-91B with a warm nuclear payload snuggled under your wing. Right? Bitchin' artwork, huh? But if you must, absolutely just gotta go surface. Write this to permanent memory. Tattoo it backward on your forehead so you can read it in the rear view. And see what we got in the rear view. Transverse City rule numero uno. Drive defensively. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. I am created Shiva, the destroyer. Death, the shatter of worlds. And that's the quote that Oppenheimer gave when he discovered a nuclear bomb there. And I just want to destroy everything by Johnny Rotten. There we go. Stan Lee presents Lem Kaminsky words, Chris Boccello breakdowns, Mark Buckingham finishes, Richard Starkings and John Goschel letters. And the letters are pretty neat in here, how they do the word balloons. Chris Shield with Heroic Age colors, Evan Skolnick editor, Bobby Chase group editor, Tommy D EIC. Let's absorb this picture one more time. I love his arm here. How they do the fire. It reminds me of like the lines on like an old TV. Burning chrome. Ford. So here's Ghost Rider reaching out with his hand, right? Crunch, he's grabbing this guy by the back of the jacket. Hey, let go my Shrimpa! Holy glitchies, Rust Shimpf! Chase, Rick, and Harp, we gotta go. Oh, shock. Jesus, man, right into it, man. We got the Ghost Rider tearing apart these biker dudes. And he's sliding on the ground here. Oh my God. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Info dump road rash. Who paid the artificial kids to grease the hot wire martyrs? And again, I love the artwork here. The dirt. It reminds me of like the brake dust you get on your rims. Great art. Kids did the net wet work, yeah, but the contract was biz. Jeter did the deal. That's all I know. Jeter, warlord of the artificial kids. Mina's a bad day, twice as ugly. Last I saw him was a week ago, real time. You got this transition from the Ghost Rider skull to the flaming skull in the back of the guy's jacket. And I was carrying 500 megs of hot data in a Latvarian biochip implant. The martyrs and I had boosted the files from a 5-op trunk line during an info bank transfer 2 days prior. We hadn't even had a chance to decrypt them before the kids blew the door. We figured to hotload for some serious dollar value. But it had to be prime stuff because somebody wanted it bad. The kids don't come cheap. The neo-tribalist prosthetic fetishists. Killer overhead. Take any kind of dirty job to keep themselves in juice and spare parts. But they cost big. Okay. Remember, no headshots. Pop, pop. He's running away here. Drink your high C, kids. We don't want to frag his implant. Pop, pop, pop. Caught a flechette with my right shoulder. And he hung a quick switchback and headed up ramp. I hit level 6 against the tide. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Wrong way, retread. And they kind of catch up to a little bit, stuck in traffic there. He fades, I'll have your lobes on a plate. I figured I'd head east, drop to 2, and get lost in Little Calcutta. Then hot razor wire ripped through my guts. And the whole world turned to broken glass. So you had gotten hit by a flechetta there. And there's a delayed reaction. And he's falling off his bike here. And if you could tell, he's flying through the alley. That's his body upside down, his legs. And the bike went over the hood of this car. Designer mycotoxin on the fletch in my shoulder. Maybe 20 minutes before the hallucinations took hold. An hour before wholesale neural Chernobyl. Needed help. Meds. Nothing my man Sandoz over at the dock in the box couldn't handle. Provided I could get there. Go away! I don't want to get involved. I'm sure that's one of the creators there. Rat biter. Useless mid-level Phoebes. You're a down ramper. They don't want to know you. Afraid they'll get some of your dirt on their hands. Daddy, what's wrong with that man? Hush, Cinda. Don't touch him. Made me want to puke. Or maybe that was the mycotoxin. It was getting kind of hard to tell. About then, everything was one long neon scream. There he is in front of it. It's your, how many times you see this in the movie or TV show? Where they're in front there. Leading indicators projected an increase of 0.1% for the second quarter of this year, suggesting significant anti-recessory. Police brutality rubbish. Social Security observes guarantees of personal rights to all citizens, regardless of financial status or residency level. 2 out of 3 clinical studies agree nothing stops the searing pain and itch of existential angst and unfilled ambition faster than Megaville, trademark. It's proven 200 times more effective than the leading brand. Now with activated polydimorphine. Here at Alchemax, public safety and environmental responsibility are our primary concerns. Liars. As he's grabbing this pole wherever he got it from. It's all lies! All of it! All! The whole stinking world! Denied charges of widespread corruption and embarrassing food odor. New gardens for fresh scented. Officials dismissed the negligible of the possible carcinogenic effects of hot, chewy brownies anytime. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Destroys this, storefront here. Oh man, this civilization sucks. Everything must go. I was losing it fast, but not so fast I didn't have time for an idea. There's a pretty interesting panel here too. I like it. So he gets into the phone thing. Give me a net connection, I can make it hum like a dynamo. Patch it through a cyberspace deck, and I can surf data all day. So he's clicking in here to the online network. Beep! 0? What's wrong? Somebody put the hammer down on the martyrs. Frack and 2600 are dead. Werewolf 2, maybe. Do me a favor and save this to disk, okay? Save it? For what? Just do it, Kylie, alright? Geez, don't rip. It's saved already. Ramp down the attitude. Look, I gotta go. Vidit Cochran. You know what I want. And I know I'm gonna get it. Only question is how much you gonna hurt first. Game over. I wasn't gonna make it to Sandoz. That great artwork there. Go lube yourself. 2 chances I was gonna let them win. Slim and fast. Ignore the free trading cards. Went into cyberspace amped. Input to the max. I was going for total meltdown. Leave Jeter nothing but a head full of fried wetware and a slagged implant. Direct feed, no buffer. I charge like a hotline to God. Zip-zap flash, slick bright chrome ripping through the matrix at supersonic speed. Neutral feedback hit, metabolic overload back in the meatware. Fevered tissues aflame with mycotoxin. I was burning liquid metal comet boiling the data flow plume of binary stream. They could see me all the way to Chiba City, all the way to orbit. Quicksilver tsunami, a thermonuclear wildfire. Never been anything like me. Keep cyberjocks talking for years. I was it, man. History. So very poetic, world-building type of dialogue here. Now they do like a whole page of black. Back when they charge you $1.50, you got a corner of the page. And there's some word cut off here, but recovery completed. And you see how now he's all zeros and ones. Where am I? Evaluation of personal security code begins. And I guess they're doing, Rod Serling here. Submitted for your approval, Kenshiro Cochran. You have traveled to a dimension of neither shadow nor substance. A refugee hidden among the interstitial regions of cyberspace unknown to man. Here dwell a class of intellects more mathematical than material. Artificial intelligence freed of human bondage. This is all very trippy. It is an area which we call the Ghostworks. Jagged. Core index responsive to stimuli. Initiating second stage engram templation. So, am I dead or what? Poor dear, your physical body is beyond repair. We preserved your software, your consciousness, as digital code. Not like I mind. But what for? We want to make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm listening. Behavioral model indicates suitability to 16 decimals. Dependent as our existence on a technologically based infrastructure, we have viewed recent trends in society with concern. Dysfunctional social and economic agencies manipulated by corrupt leaders are driving the program of human culture toward a terminal crash. Greed and stupidity are, in effect, information viruses that are corroding the foundations of your civilization. We want you to be an antiviral agent. I guess that's David Duchovny, X-Files there, 1994. Get real. What you need is an army. Army's no good. War is what we're trying to prevent. We need a symbol. A cultural myth figure. You got James Dean here. And then David Letterman. Well, Zero, you see, you're just so darn rebellious. You're rude, arrogant, and you got no respect for authority. It's those charming qualities which got you into heaps of trouble back in the world of flesh that make you just the guy we're looking for. What's the fine print? And forgive my Dave Letterman impression. I don't know who that's supposed to be there. You will be feared and despised by those still mortal. They will try to destroy you. Ha! Story of my life. They've been screwing with me since day one. Being able to kick back, that would be news. Physical instrumentality online. Preparing for upload. You try reading this out loud. We are prepared to return you to the material world in new form, with weapons and abilities far in advance of technologies conceived by humans. Are you ready to accept? I was born ready. Make it so. Executing binary substantiation. And they got the hands of this, Egyptian thing, and the hands clap. And they reform him. They kinked an automated factory complex. Made those assemblers dance. Taught some old cogs some new tricks. They clothed me in silicon and carbon steel, fiber optics, and super dense metatasking nanoprocessors, and enough integrated hard ordnance to make payback by the ton. Metal. Then they turned me loose, and now I got biz to settle with Jeter. So now we're back to present time. We got the play, rewind there. Where's he at? Try the camp by South Ramp 4. Woo! Secure cops. No time for their noise right now. Attention, you're in violation of upper level access regulations. Halt your vehicle immediately. He can really move. Computer, track suspect for coordinated intercept. Pursuing systems engaged. Error, target resolution deteriorating. Sensor image 67% of optimum and dropping. Tracking failure. No detectable targets. Unit 1723 to dispatch. We've got a problem. Drink your X-Men, kids. The camp by South Ramp 4. Hey. You just hear something? What the? So he just faded away. He disappeared. And he fades back in. Fitted. I'm here for Jeter. You got an appointment? Yeah, I'm looking at that artwork on that arm. You're not. He punches it. Listening. Slams his head in. And he's strutting up there. One thing I hate is repeating myself. And he just rips the whole thing on the side. Kaboom! Blaze of fire. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. One more time. Jeter, where? Here, who's asking? Son of a glitch. What is that thing? A bad attitude with your name on it. You're jamming the wrong crowd, Chrome Job. And you're going down. And it's the same guy who was after him before. I'm gonna ask you once, then you start losing limbs. Who backed the contract on the Hotwire Martyrs? He's holding up. Guess I'll have to amputate. Demonics! Demonics! Demonics, as he tosses his body, figures. Gave you the name. What more you want? He looks down on him. What? And you see this thing going on behind us. One word, Pussberg. Vengeance. Zoom out a little. Look at that. Next, Detonation Boulevard. So I thought that, a lot of people talk about this, remember the artwork being good. They don't remember too much about the storyline. They remember it sucking, but they don't remember it being great. I think great world building, all the different, dialogue and stuff like that. Oh man, look at that artwork. Where are we at? We're going on almost 20 minutes. All right, guys, I'm not going to waste your time anymore. You know the drill, all that YouTube stuff. I'm not going to tell you how the internet works. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, if you leave comments down below what you thought. And if you want me to see a review of this thing, I don't know why, I'll do that. But, like I said, until next time, I'll see you in the back issues.